Hello, dear friends. Namaskar. Welcome to day 5. Today we'll be exploring a deeper level of letting be. So we have, in yesterday's class, learned how to unstuck ourselves. And today I'd like to go deeper into letting be, drawing on all that you have learned and unlearned thus far, so as to settle more deeply into your essential being. And we'll learn the subtle distinction between letting go and letting be. But first, let's talk about letting go. We often hear very good advice from meditation teachers to let go. But what does letting go mean? Letting go means to not hold things too tightly, to be able to release your tight hold over your memories, your plans, your hopes and your futures, and fears, life situations, people and possessions. So it means a certain degree of non-attachment, of not getting hung up on something or someone. And it means that your emotions are not bundled up with whatever is happening to you. Yes, we may have a certain reaction to things, and that's normal, that's natural. But we do not fixate, we do not spend too much time all hung up about something. So it's an attitude of non-grasping and non-clinging. An image that I like to use is that of an open feast as opposed to a closed feast. Closed feast is a feast that is clinging and grasping and attaching. It's a representation of this sense of attachment, grasping tightly. And letting go means we just open, just relax, and open the tight feast. So this open palm is a sign of release and of a relief from suffering. Because when we're holding tightly, that creates a lot of suffering. And we can even be so attached to our inner identity that is false, which creates sorrows and fears and pain and despair. This deep clinging to our false sense of self, our identity that's built around false emotional programs, keep us separate from others, keep us all tightly wound up in our own experience of pain and suffering, and then we can alienate ourselves from others. Or we can be so bound up with our false sense of identity that we have an overinflated sense of importance. We separate ourselves from others. We crown ourselves king or princess, and we seek to dominate the world around us, the natural world, the social world. But in actual fact, we are a part of this ecosystem. We are not separate. Everything is seamless. Everything coexists, co-depend, co-arise, co-evolve, and co-dissolve. So therefore, to break free from this habitual grasping and fixation requires a certain effort, certain energy to notice, to recognize, and to kind of let go. So that might feel a little bit effortful at first. However, once we get the hang of it, when there's a deeper understanding, a deeper insight into how we exist, how things exist, we can go beyond mere letting go into what I would call letting be. It's a ground of restful ease. It's almost effortless. The letting be into what is as it is without trying to alter anything or get rid of anything. Letting be is a more profound mode than letting go. It's a mode of being that is more insightful, more luminous than just the effort at trying to let go. Letting go can feel a bit effortful. But over time, we practice, letting go becomes more and more your default way of being. And then with greater and deeper insight, recognition of reality, letting go deepens into letting be. Letting be allows for effortless being with what is. The sense of identification with the false, separate self is weakened, if not absent. Letting be is an intensely vibrant state, awake, wide awake, clear and fresh, uncontrived. It's not resignation to things, mind you. It's not a losing passion for life, but rather it's born out of being alive to what is, being fully aware of what is, fully knowing what is. So when you're sufficiently attentive, open to this moment, and you are knowing how to get unstuck, you are in effect entering more and more into the mode of letting be. Through letting go, entering more and more deeply into letting be. And here, stress, all the tight knots of body and mind and emotion unravel by themselves. They unravel into the clarity of your own awareness, and it is sweet. So let's now activate our letting go and letting be through guided meditation. Once again, I invite you to sit once again upright in a steady chair, but free of tension. A posture of relaxed wakefulness, of fresh present awareness. Our feet shoulder width apart, flat on the floor. And place your hands on your lap. If you like, you might open up your palms. You turn it over, placing your palms upturned on your lap. The palms facing upwards towards the sky. In a gesture of surrender, of releasing, letting be. Close your eyes gently. Just breathing in and out with awareness, settling ever more deeply into the present, the only moment that we can be alive. As you breathe out, release all the tension that you're holding in your body. As you breathe in, fill your whole being with new vital energy. Breathing out, releasing all emotional tension and blockage. Breathing in, fresh, living energy, vibrating your being with life. Notice any areas of blockage in your heart. Notice any areas of tension in your body. Notice any tightness in your brain, in your head. Breathing into those areas of tightness and tension, and consciously releasing them, letting them dissolve, expand, and melt into the flow of in-breath and out-breath. It's as if this in-breath and out-breath is like the wind that clears away the clouds of tension and holding. Letting go, moment by moment. When a disturbing thought arises, simply notice it and let it pass. Breathe out and see it dissolve back into the sky of your mind. Now allow the boundaries of your body to melt away. Feel your awareness becoming more and more expansive, unbounded, like the sky, shining luminously, like the rays of the sun pervading the entire sky. And as you melt into this openness, sense this inner peace of letting be, that you are completely okay with whatever is happening. You are okay with what is not okay. Even if what is happening is not pleasant, you are okay with that. There's a softening, there's a melting, and there's an opening. If there's a worry that comes up in your mind, worrying about the future, look at that thought, that image that is causing you worry, and see how nebulous it is. See how non-substantial it is. It's merely an image, a thought, a bubble, an echo. And seeing its non-substantiality, release it. Release that worrying thought back into the sky-like nature of your mind. Letting go and letting be. Being in this open, fresh, wakeful moment. There's nothing to achieve. There's nothing to get rid of. Simply letting be, wakefully, freshly, alive to your own aware being. Very good. Gradually, prepare to finish up this meditation. Bring your open palms upwards and bring them to your heart, center of your chest, with one hand over the other, and affirm in your heart, yes, I am now fully open, aware in this moment, letting go of all blockages and just letting be into what is. Okay with what is not okay. Okay with what is. And rejoicing in that, be glad in that. And then finish up your meditation. So thank you, dear friends. Well done. That's letting be for you. May you continue to let go and let be in present fresh wakefulness. And tomorrow, day 6, we will explore flowing in the rhythms of grace So till then, take care, be well, namaskar.